Today we're going to have a look at a page from the Winform and Horse Racing Australia barrier book. So the Essential Barrier Book, or Winning with Barriers. We're looking at Caulfield, where the Spring Carnival kicks off in late August. And here we are looking at our assessment of Caulfield sprints. That's everything up to 1200 metres. In fields of 8, it's interesting that Barrier 1 had a 15% win strike and a loss of 19.2% if we backed every runner. We're looking at barriers 2 to 4, 13% win strike and a loss of nearly 12%. Barriers 7 and 8, that's the two outside barriers, 17% wins and only a loss of 7.5%. But have a look here. Barrier 2 had only a 7% strike rate. So that's a squeeze box is what we could say. Let's have a look now at Caulfield sprints, fields 9 to 12. In barrier 1, 9% winners and a loss of nearly 35%. If we look at barriers 2 to 4, a strike rate of 8.9% or 9% again, and a loss of 10%. But if we look at barriers 10 to 12, there were 419 runners, the strike rate was 10%, and a level stakes profit of nearly 9%. And guess what? Barrier 2 only had 8% wins. Now, don't you think it's very important to understand what the barriers are all about, especially at Caulfield? And field sizes of 13 or more, have a look at these stats. Barrier 1, just under 6% strike rate and a loss of 40%. 40% loss just by backing horses in barrier 1. Barriers 2 to 4, it's a little bit better, but still a loss of 15%. And look at this. The outside barriers 13 or more, 274 runners, nearly 11% strike rate, and a level stakes profit of just under 26%. Can you see why we don't apply barrier penalties to Caulfield sprints? And by the way, have a look at barrier 2, the squeeze box. 6 wins from 123 races. Now, don't you think it'd be worth a little bit of money to buy the barrier book and find out the stats for all of the major racetracks in Australia? Okay, let's have a look at our regular website, horseracinaustralia.info. Click on the store button, it's right there. Going to the Winform bookshop, we can click on books. And once you're there, you can look in, you can buy it as an ebook or you can buy it as a hard copy book. Just to give you an idea, there's Winning with Favourites. It's in a similar construction and so on. But Winning Barriers, have a look today. Half price, $50. That's half price, $50. There is a $10 handling fee on top of that. But wouldn't it be worth it to know the essential factors in making money for racing by looking at how barriers perform at different racetracks? That's it for today. Thanks for watching.